Hi everyone, Lorenzo here from the Museum of Vancouver. Today we're going to be chatting with Sharon Fortney, Curator of Indigenous Collections and Engagement here at MOV. She's also the curator of our latest feature exhibition, Acts of Resistance, which opened in February earlier this year. Let's head into the gallery and chat with her now. So Sharon, can you tell us a bit more about Acts of Resistance and Indigenous engagement here at the museum?
Sure. So I'm really proud of how Acts of Resistance turned out. I was wanting to do it for over a year before we actually were able to mount the show. It really speaks to the engagement strategy that we're trying to implement here at the museum, where we want to showcase issues that are important to the contemporary Indigenous community. We're not just looking backwards, but we're looking forwards as well. And so this speaks to a lot of things that we see in the media today around resource extraction and Indigenous right and title. And so we're very happy that we're able to give a voice to the local community about an issue that's of great concern to them. And I was very interested in doing a display with these banners from about the first moment I saw them, which was live streamed on Facebook when activist Will George, a friend of mine, was hanging from beneath the Second Narrows Bridge. And unfortunately the banners were in police custody for about a year. And then we worked with Greenpeace Canada to collect the banners for the museum collection. And then we worked with all the artists to put their story on display. And we all understand that First Nations people have an ancient history here in these lands, but sometimes people forget that they're still actively part of the community. And so we're not a traditional anthropology museum. We're very interested in displaying urban culture or other things that are happening in the community are really important to us.
And since COVID-19, we've had to make some changes to the gallery space as well. Can you touch on any of those?
Sure. So the idea behind the exhibition was that there would be a little bit of movement in it. So it comes through in how the banners have been suspended with clips and they're on ropes and lines so they can move slightly when people walk by. And to give the sense of what it would be like, to be hanging underneath them, we had hammocks at each of the entrances. And we also had a swing here in the center of the gallery where you could sit and watch the films that we've made. But because they're high-touch services, we've had to take them down, unfortunately. But they were very popular while they were up. And then we've also been able to digitize the exhibition as a virtual tour because of COVID-19. So you can actually, if you can't come to Vancouver and visit the exhibition, you can see it online under the Explore the Museum tab of our website. And I think it's a really great resource for teachers, looking to teach contemporary issues to First Nations studies students in, say, high school, and also could be a resource for younger students, interested in Indigenous art.
Thank you so much, Sharon. Acts of Resistance is on view here at the Museum of Vancouver until the end of the year. You can also access, as Sharon said, the virtual tour online and any other information on the museum and this exhibition at museumofvancouver.ca.